When you're lost in the rain in Juarez and it's Easter time too, and your gravity fails and negativity don't pull you through, don't put on any airs when you're down on Rue Morgue Avenue. They got some hungry women there, and they'll really make a mess out of you. Well, if you see St. Annie, please tell her thanks a lot. I cannot move, and my fingers, they are all in a knot. I haven't got the strength to get up and take another shot. And my best friend, the doctor, won't even say what I've got. Sweet Melinda, the peasants call her the goddess of gloom. She speaks good English and she invites you up into her room. And you're so kind and careful not to go to her too soon. And she takes your voice and leaves you howling at the moon. Well, up on Housing Project Hill, it's either fortune or fame. You can pick one or the other, though neither of them ought to be what they claim. And if you're looking to get silly, you better go back to from where you came. Because the cops don't need you, and man, they expect the same. Now all the authorities, they just stand around and boast how they blackmailed the sergeant at arms into leaving his post and picking up Angel, who just arrived here from the coast, who looked so fine at first and left looking just like a ghost. Well, I started out on Burgundy, but soon hit the harder stuff. Everybody said they'd stand beside me when the game got rough. Well, you know the joke was on me. There was nobody even there to bluff. I'm going back to New York City. I do believe I've had enough. He's the kind of guy puts on a motorcycle jacket and he weighs about 105. He's the kind of surfer got a ho-daddy haircut and you wonder how he'll ever survive. He's the kind of frogman wearing 20 pounds of counterweights and sinking in the sea like a stone. He's the kind of soldier got no sense of direction and they send him in the jungle alone. But when the frost's on the pumpkin and the little girls are jumping, he's a hard-loving son of a gun. He's got them waiting downstairs just to sample his affairs, and they call him a spoonful of fun. He's the kind of person going riding on a skateboard and his mind's raging out of control. He's the kind of person goes to drive a Maserati, puts the key inside the wrong little hole. He's the kind of ski bum tearing wild down the mountain, hits a patch where there ain't any snow. He's the kind of cowboy got a hot trigger finger, shoots his boot 'cause he's drawing kinda slow. But when he comes in for bowling, he's an expert at rolling, sets the pins up and lays them right down. He's got them taking off the heels and they like the way he feels, and they call him a carnival clown. Well, he's got a parachute and screaming like Geronimo and makes a little hole in the ground. He's the kind of logger when the man haul his timber, gotta stop and look around for the sound. He's the kind of artist rents a groovy little attic and discovers that he can't grow a beard. He's a human cannonball coming for a landing and he wonders where the net disappeared. But when he takes off his shoes, it won't come as news that they're lining up in threes and in twos. He's got them pounding on the door, got them begging for some more. He's got them pounding on the door, got them begging for some more, and they call him whatever they choose. Gentlemen can watch while I'm scrubbing the floor, and I'm scrubbing the floor while you're gawking. And maybe once you tipped me and it made you feel swell in a ratty waterfront in this ratty old hotel, but you never know to who you're talking. You never know to who you're talking. Suddenly one night there's a scream in the night and you yell, "What the hell could that have been?" And you see me kinda grinning while I'm scrubbing, and you say, "What's she got to grin?" And the ship, a black freighter with a skull on its masthead, will be coming in. Then you gentlemen can say, "Hey girl, finish the floors, get upstairs, make the beds, earn your keep here." You toss me your tips and look out at the ships, but I'm counting your heads while I make up the beds, 'cause there's nobody gonna sleep here. Tonight none of you will sleep here. Then that night there's a bang in the night and you yell, "Who's that kicking up a row?" And you see me kinda staring out the window, and you say, "What's she got to stare at now?" And the ship, the black freighter, turns around in the harbor, shooting guns from the bow. Then you gentlemen can wipe off the laugh from your face. Every building in town is a flat one. Your whole stinking place will be down to the ground. Only this cheap hotel standing up safe and sound. And you ask, why do they spare that one? And you ask, why do they spare that one? All night through with the noise and to do, you wonder who's the person lives up there. Then you see me stepping out in the morning, looking nice with a ribbon in my hair. And the ship, the black freighter, runs the flag up its masthead, and a cheer rings the air. By noontime the dock is all swarming with men, coming off of that ghostly freighter. And they're moving in the shadows when no one can see, and they're chaining up people and bringing them to me, asking me, kill them now or later? Asking me, kill them now or later? Noon by the clock, and so still on the dock, you can hear the foghorn miles away. In that quiet of death, I'll say, right now. And they'll pile up the bodies, and I'll say, that'll learn you. And the ship, the black freighter, disappears out to sea, and on it is me. Suzanne takes you down to a place by the river. You can hear the boats go by. You can spend the night forever. And you know that she's half crazy, and that's why you want to be there. And she feeds you tea and oranges that come all the way from China. And just when you want to tell her that you have no love to give her, she gets you on her wavelength and lets the river answer that you've always been her lover. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you think you'll maybe trust her, for she's touched your perfect body with her mind. And Jesus was a sailor when he walked upon the water, and he spent a long time watching from a lonely wooden tower. And when he knew for certain only drowning men could see him, he said, all men shall be sailors then until the sea shall free them. But he himself was broken long before the sky would open. Forsaken, almost human, he sank beneath your wisdom like a stone. And you want to travel with him, and you want to travel blind, and you think you maybe trust him, for he's touched your perfect body with his mind. Suzanne takes you down to her place by the river. You can hear the boats go by. You can spend the night forever, and the sun sun pours down like honey on Our Lady of the Harbor, and she shows you where to look amid the garbage and the flowers. There are heroes in the seaweed, there are children in the morning. They are leaning out for love, and they will lean that way forever, while Suzanne holds the mirror. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you think maybe you'll trust her, for you've touched her perfect body with your mind.